Hi guys, as Joe Biden touched down in Northern Ireland to meet with the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and members of the political parties there, DUP MP Iain Paisley was being his snarky self in regards to the US President. You see, Iain and other Brexiteer headbangers backed Donald Trump back in 2020. He lost, of course, and they're somewhat bitter about that. They had hoped that he would ignore Ireland and the EU and build a better relationship with the likes of Boris Johnson and his band of extreme right-wing Brexiteers. The DUP also don't like Joe Biden due to his Irish connections and his outspoken position on Ireland. Iain compared Joe Biden's visit to a Frenchman coming to England and telling the English what to do. Have a listen.
So, Iain, your party leader, Jeffrey Donaldson, is meeting the president tomorrow morning. What precisely is he going to tell him?
I think he's going to encourage the president to make sure that he sticks to the economic brief.
Encourage the president to stick to the economic brief. I know the DUP think they're important. They think they're important in Northern Ireland and they think they're important on the world stage. But I don't think the DUP get to dictate to the US president what he can and what he can't say.
I think we've had some very interesting comments from some of the nationalist leaders saying that there's probably going to be a few gaffes along the way. So they're already themselves for the obvious embarrassment that there will be at some point during this presidential visit, because the poor fella is unfortunately quite gaff prone.
The poor fella is quite gaff prone. This is a picture from, I think, 2020 or 2019. Do you see the guy on the left? Yes, Iain Paisley, helping hold up a flag or a banner for Donald Trump. Keep America great. Yeah, I don't think, people... What's the old saying? People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
But we will I'll wait and see if that is the case. I just know that our leader will make it very, very clear to the president that we welcome him here. It's good to see him here. It's important that if he does come, that he encourages American companies to continue to invest in Northern Ireland for the right reasons.
Iain, it sounds like you don't want him to talk politics at all in Northern Ireland.
Well, I don't think it goes down very, for his own sake. It will not go down very well if he were to come to Northern Ireland and say the Unionists must do this or the Nationalists must do that. People don't take that. It'd be like a Frenchman coming over to you and telling you what to do in England. You wouldn't like that.
What a weird comparison. A Frenchman coming over to England and telling you what to do. Now, it must be remembered that the DUP were against the Good Friday Agreement back in 1998. They said it was a terrible idea, that it would not deliver peace. They later were encouraged to join the executive, and Iain Paisley's party won the biggest share of the vote, and they got the choice of appointing the First Minister. So when they realised, well, we could have some power, yeah, then we'll back the Good Friday Agreement. But back in 1998, they were dead set against it. The US government, it was Bill Clinton at the time, but the US government was backing peace in Northern Ireland. They cared more about peace in Northern Ireland than the DUP ever did. And I said before, the DUP are the type of party that egg on very sinister elements in Northern Ireland and then the next day condemn the action, and then following that egg on these individuals and groups once again. They're not that much interested in peace in Northern Ireland. They care about power and they care about money as well. Theresa May gave them £1 billion. It looks likely that Rishi Sunak will give them close to that as well. To get back, to do their bloody job. The job that they're paid to do. The job that they were elected to do. But this idea that it's like a Frenchman coming to England and telling English people what to do. He obviously has no understanding of the role George Mitchell and the US administration at the time played in Northern Ireland. But, well, he actually does. He just doesn't. He wants people to imagine that this is just some sort of theatre. The US president coming here, I don't know, for fun or something. For a photo opportunity. No. The US, both sides, Republicans and Democrats there, care about this. They want to see peace maintained. They backed the Good Friday Agreement back in 1998, and they want to see it protected. And they're very skeptical of parties like the DUP who didn't support it at the beginning and are trying to bring it down now through their resistance or their attempts to destroy the Northern Ireland Protocol, which of course is there to protect the Good Friday Agreement. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.